Hi, my name's Juliet, and this is the longer and more detailed version of how to get your manual hierarchical table of contents into your ebook working correctly in Scrivener 3 for Windows. This will be more necessary for those of you who write non-fiction, but if you write fiction and you hate having your copyright and dedication as part of your table of contents, this is one way to ensure your table of contents is exactly how you want it. So why do you even need this, apart from the reason I've just given you? Well, the automatic TOC, yes, I'm shortening it from now on, is created on sections that begin a new page. So if you have subtitles you want included in your TOC, then you can't use the auto-generated version. Here's how to do it. First, create a contents page in your front matter. Place this in the order that you want it to appear in the document, so after the copyright page, and dedication page if you have the latter. Give the page a title. It's better to use a simple contents because then you don't have to change anything else. If you want this to look like your main titles, use the corresponding heading style from Styles, which is probably going to be heading 1. This won't give you bordered lines, but you probably don't want it to look exactly like a main heading, just sized appropriately. Make sure this page has a different section type. NA is fine. Next, select all your headings in the binder. The easiest way to do this is to collapse what you don't want included. Just click on the first one, hold down the Shift key and click on the last one. Then go into the Edit menu and select Copy Special, Copy Documents as Structured Link List. Go back to your created contents page and paste this under the title. Be sure to add in at least one return between the two elements. In Compile, if you haven't already created a custom book format, you're going to have to do that. So double-click on the central panel and when it opens up, give the custom format a name. In your custom format, find the section text layout. This is the one that just has the section text, no titles, and click on the plus symbol to duplicate it. Give it a new name. Click on the text block and select Text and Notes, use Editor Formatting from the pull-down menu. Click on the New Pages tab and make Number of opening words to make uppercase 0. Go to the Separators section and select your new layout in the list. Ensure Separator Before is set to page break. Save your changes and assign your new style to your TOC in Assign Section Layouts. In the panel on the right, under the TOC section, make sure that the table of contents title is the same as the one in the box. These need to match. Then deselect Generate HTML Table of Contents. Next, compile. Here's the result. A clickable hierarchical TOC with no copyright page listed and positioned after the copyright page. It's best to do this right at the end of writing your manuscript, when all changes have been made, especially structural ones. For those, you'll have to regenerate the list. However, if you just make a few changes to the existing titles, you can update them. Select the individual element, or every element, right-click and update document links to use target titles. Better change that back before I forget. Thanks for watching, and if you've subscribed, I'll see you again next time.